With the release of the Telluride, Kia has broken the stereotype and proved that Korean cars can give other manufacturers a run for their money. The Kia Telluride is sure to grab the attention of any buyer who's in the market for a brand new 8-seater family car. So without further ado, here are 10 reasons why you should buy the 2024 Kia Telluride. Despite its beefy looks, the Kia Telluride has reasonable dimensions. With a size similar to the Ford Maverick, it certainly appeals as a practical city car where parking and size are big factors to consider. Packaged neatly with a total length of 196.9 inches, width of 78.3 inches, and height of 68.9 inches. This SUV can fit perfectly fine where other cars would, and it certainly will. With a wheelbase of 114.2 inches, just a few inches longer than regular sedans, the Telluride can turn on a dime and make it a breeze to navigate tight city streets. The Telluride interior stands out from the competition. Premium seat trim on synthetic and leather options, captain seat second row option with push-button adjustment, up to 14 trim colors to choose from, and generous headroom and legroom for the second and third row seats. This vehicle interior does not leave you wanting more. Aesthetics-wise, the Telluride interior is modern and premium, especially considering the base price. A dual sunroof for the first and second rows gives the car an even more immersive experience, especially when you're out in the country or on trails where you can enjoy the environment with a panoramic view. Combine that with the Quiet Zone feature to eliminate noise from the engine bay and the road. This is as posh as possible for a reasonably priced mid-sized SUV. The gauges are well positioned within the Kia Telluride's 24 inches panoramic dashboard. For the very minimalist, a windshield HUD is also available. Infotainment navigation is easy, with all functions laid out with a single press, and buttons are very pronounced with satisfying tactile feedback. First and second row seats have independent ventilation, heating, and abundant charging ports and storage. Seating adjustments are push-button. Third row passengers have a button to have a middle seat automatically scoot over and lean forward for easy entry, retractable window shades, armrests, and cup holders everywhere. Not only is this car classy, but it is also very functional, especially for long trips. With Quiet Zone technology in the cabin, having the driver talk on the Kia Telluride makes sense to further keep in-cabin noise down. With the push of a button, the driver can use the hands-free audio input and establish communication with the passengers in the third row through the Harman Kardon sound system. It's very simple, and yet it is very effective. From the perspective of someone who drives alone, this feature may sound gimmicky, but if you have a family, a group of friends, or have the task of ferrying around people, this feature comes into play. Loading up cargo is one of the easiest in class, if not in the industry. With the key fob in your pocket, you only have to stand behind the car, and the smart tailgate will automatically open. Dropping the third row forward is an easy task by hand, and a pair of buttons on the trunk lets you fold down the middle row seats without much effort. Once you're done, just walk away from the tailgate, and it will automatically shut itself. Now, one thing about loading up a lot of luggage or people is that your rearview mirror gets blocked, essentially turning the whole rear end with a blind spot. Not on this car though. The Telluride includes a digital rearview mirror paired with a rear-mounted camera, letting you see everything from behind. The Kia Telluride carries over the same naturally aspirated 3.8-liter V6 engine with 8-speed automatic transmission from the previous generation, producing 291 horsepower without a turbo. No fancy electronics or mechanical gimmicks under the hood means fewer things to fail, giving better reliability. To the delight of the EPA, the Kia Telluride can provide a reasonable 21 miles per gallon average fuel economy on mixed city and highway conditions. This SUV can also cater to city dwellers and weekend off-roaders with 20 inches of street tires and 18 inches of all-terrain tires. Front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive options are available, with the latter available with a locking center diff, torque vectoring, upgraded cooling, and a self-leveling rear suspension. No other manufacturer displays confidence in their products better than Kia does with their warranty. People have always doubted the reliability of Korean manufacturers. Granted, their early years were not stellar, but times changed. For the skeptical consumer, the Kia Telluride comes with a 10-year or 100,000-mile warranty that will put minds at ease before leaving the dealership. A reasonable manufacturer's suggested retail price coupled with guaranteed after-sales services and repair for an entire decade is a move not even Japanese brands are willing to make. If you think the car will break, it gets fixed on the house. If it doesn't, then great. By the time the warranty expires, the owner probably has a new car already, most likely another Kia Telluride. Wing mirrors can only get so big, and it's always a trade-off between having the angle you want versus what you can see. On the Kia Telluride, when using the turn indicators, a rear-facing camera activates and displays video on your dash in a non-obstructive manner, letting the driver confirm that the next lane is clear of traffic. This tech, combined with a 360-degree surround view of the car, makes low-speed navigation around tight spaces and obstacles much safer. With all their aforementioned visual tools, this SUV also comes with collision avoidance sensors that alert the driver of potential dangers from the front, the rear, and the sides. All this tech, coupled with a very alert and proactive driver, makes the Telluride one of the safest family cars in the market. With a price range from $37,355 to $54,550, the Kia Telluride offers 10 trim levels to make sure that each buyer can get the car spec'd to their requirements. All options are available, from grocery getters to family haulers and casual off-roaders. Affordable long-term warranty, good-looking, and decent performing is all you could ask for in a car. Granted, other manufacturers can make faster and more luxurious cars, but none can be found in Kia Telluride territory for the same amount of money. This reason alone gave the car its nickname Celluride, as it has dominated its class and was incredibly successful in sales. The Telluride's active on-demand all-wheel drive locking center diff, tight turning radius, 18 in off-road wheels, towing mode, 8.4 inches of ground clearance, 17-degree approach, and 22.4-degree departure angles were all featured in one neat off-roading experience. By no means is this car a rock crawler nor a trophy truck, but for the regular Joe who spends most of his time on the road with casual adventure trips, the Kia Telluride is capable enough to hold its own when the trail becomes a wee bit technical. Add on in-house off-roading accessories and options and a roof rack. Then hitch up a nice overland trailer, and you're all set for a fun time at a nature reserve.